for me, I can't speak on everyone, but I'm just addicted to buying bags. Yeah, I do, to be honest, guys, I do kind of regret buying so many Murakami multicolor Louis Vuitton bags. I mean, over the years, they've gone up a lot in price, and I think the current day prices for some of the canvas Louis Vuitton bags is quite a bit much. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, guys. I'm trying to get to 20,000 subs here, so all your help would be amazing. And thank you to those who have joined my membership as well. All your support means the world to me, so thank you so much. Oh guys, it is Christmas morning in Australia, and I didn't really have a video prepared for today, so I woke up early to film a video, and hopefully I can edit it in like 20 minutes because I don't want to miss my usual upload time. But anyways, I asked you guys on Insta, which I'll link my Insta below if you're curious. Just, you know, ask me a question. I wanted to do like a question and answer. Yeah. So guys, let me just answer your questions today. I know it's going to be Christmas in the US. I think we're like we're like in the future in Australia. So yeah, hope you're having a good holiday period anyway. First question from Mrs. Bagshaw. Hi, Mrs. Bagshaw. Best luxury vintage shopping buys. Oh, vintage luxury shopping buys. That's a good one, because vintage usually means over 20 years old. I do have a lot of pre-loved bags, but they're not necessarily over 20 years old. I'm like losing my voice, guys. I think I'm getting a bit sick. I've been working non-stop. I worked like 6 days in a row, and I've been trying to upload every day for YouTube, and it's like, I think it's taking a toll, you guys. But anyways, okay. Best vintage. Well, I mean, you can't not mention this little baby. This is my Kelly 28 in the Rouge Vif color. From 1991. Now, I wouldn't say I just like stumbled into a thrift store and found this, like, you know, when you find a vintage gem. I bought this from Finkel Puff in Singapore. And I would love to go to Singapore, actually. I was thinking I should go to Singapore this year instead of Japan, or I should just do both. But anyways, Finkel Puff has like an amazing like connections to get like all these really cool Birkins and Kellys. This is beautiful. It's red. It even like kind of looks cool with what I'm wearing today. It's very classic. I love how it's from 1991 because that's my birth year, and you know how handbag collectors always have a soft spot for finding a bag in their birth year, so I think that's what makes it special. And yeah, it's in amazing condition for the age. I mean, it's as old as me, so yeah. So I think it's a really beautiful bag. I've been really wearing my plume a lot lately, and I picked this up for 1,900 Australian dollars, which I thought was a pretty good deal. This is in the blue jean color, and I know the plume is coming back in to Hermes this year, so yeah, I think it's still relevant, so that's cool. And yeah, I've been wearing it a lot. Like, I like the size. I tend to like even just like scoop it under my shoulder like this. And this one is from the year 2000, so it's almost 25 years old. If you know, because we're coming to the end of the year. It does have a little bit of like wear on the handle. I don't know if I could take this to Hermes to get a bit of a sprucing up, because last time I took my vintage bag to Hermes, I think it cost like $380 Australian, which I think is kind of worth it if you want like a bit of a restoration. So I might do that, but it's mainly just the handle that probably needs a bit of touch up. The corners are still, yeah, a bit of touch up is probably needed on the corner too, but I might just wear it a lot more and then get it restored. Like, it probably needs to be in a worse state for me to like care. So yeah, anyways, that's that. And I have my little pop mart on there and my Ruru charm. This is also an Hermes bag charm. Okay, here I go, Jen. Hi, Jen. Why is it that even after we acquire our dream bag, there is another bag? I think because, well, for me, I can't speak on everyone, but I'm just addicted to buying bags. So even if I buy a dream bag, I don't like the feeling of it being, like, half of the thing I like about bags is the hunt, to be honest, guys. I just like looking for them, and I don't even sometimes care about the owning of them. I just want to find them. So yeah, half of the thrill of buying handbags for me is the shopping part. So I think even once you've found your dream bag, like, even after I was offered a Birkin from the store, my cutie Yucca one, I still wanted to buy bags. I mean, for a period of time I didn't. I was very satisfied. But then the taste came back and I was just, you know, hunting again. And I went down a real spiral of collecting Takashi Murakami multicolor. And I just really enjoyed finding those bags, to be honest. That was half the thrill of the chase. So I think that's why, even after you get your dream bag, you might just enjoy the shopping part. Louis Lover 77 asked, favorite daily bag and favorite special bag. My favorite daily bag and favorite special bag. My favorite daily bag would have to be my Picotin 18 in Rose Extreme. I love this bag. It's pink. I love Clement's leather. This is like my favorite, one of my favorite Hermes colors. Would have to be the top 5 Hermes color that I love. And I've had this since 2018. So it stayed with me for a considerable amount of time. If guys have watched my channel for a while, I feel like my bags, it's like on Survivor, like you never know which one is going to survive, basically, because I'm constantly like buying and selling bags. But this one has outlasted a long time. So that would have to be my favorite daily bag. And my favorite special occasion bag, probably like my mini bolide, I think, because I don't use this all the time because it's too small. But I love the Chev leather, Mysore Chev, and I love the color, the Rouge de Coeur. It's such a beautiful, like bright, saturated, bright red. And I think Rouge de Coeur, I'm not pronouncing it right, guys. It means heart red. So it's just a cutesy red. So I would say this is my favorite special occasion. But if I had a mini Kelly, guys, it would be that. But I don't have a mini Kelly because, yes, that is very expensive and really hard to get. Okay, Raindrop Rainer. Hi, Raindrop Rainer. Any guesses why they didn't bring back the Petite Noy for the multicolored collection? I wish they did. Yeah, I did recently pick up a Petite Noy, and I thought it was a really it's a more classic looking style to me because the Noy bag is a classic bag, kind of like a Speedy, I guess. So yeah, they did bring back the Speedies, right, in the new multicolor, but they didn't bring back any buckets. So perhaps they're going to bring back a bucket in like the cherry collection. But yeah, for me, the bucket is like a very like easy to style silhouette. So I'm surprised they didn't bring it back, but I guess they did bring into the equation that there's like a hobo bag. I'm a bit slow this morning, you guys. It's like a carry-all bag. Maybe they already had a shoulder bag, so they thought they didn't need the Noy bucket because they have the carry-all, which is also like got the tie and everything. Ella, hi Ella. How do you feel with heritage leathers from Hermes? Box, calf, Barenia, natural. Okay, so I love box calf. I think it looks gorgeous, but I would avoid buying it now because I live in Melbourne and it's always raining. Like, I don't know why, guys, but even when it's sunny, it's like, oh, we're just going to rain right now. So it's like 4 seasons in one day in Melbourne. And box calf is not very good with rain. I've pretty much got all of my bags, like, some raindrops on it because you can't help it. Like, if you go outside, it is going to rain, like, for some reason. So I used to have a Kelly 28 in Chamonix leather, which was like a matte box calf. And I never wore it because I was always scared to get water drops on it because I've heard with box calf you can get blisters on the leather if you get it wet. Whereas all the other leathers I have, you shouldn't get it submerged in water, but they're a little bit more resilient to rain. So that's why I don't buy box calf because it's not practical for me. Barenia, I think, is nicer because it's kind of designed to look a little bit more aged and worn, and it's supposed to be a bit blotchy. Like, it kind of has that more rustic look to it. So I don't mind Barenia. I have one bag with a Barenia trim. Like, this crinoline Vespa has a bit of Barenia, but it's not much Barenia. But it's kind of already discolored. But it is a really soft leather, I will say, and it feels very thick. So this one, there was a water stain here from the previous owner, but I mean, I don't really mind because it's on the bottom. I if I was going to go for a heritage leather, I'd choose Barenia over box, just because it's more practical for me. And I know if you get it wet, it's supposed to kind of look aged anyway, so I don't mind it. I prefer that look to getting like blisters on your bag. Yeah, anyways, guys, let me know, have you ever got a blister on your bag? YYC Jackie. Hi, Jackie. What bag do you recommend for a bulky winter coat? I would recommend a shoulder bag, like a slouchy shoulder. So a hobo bag probably, because I feel like with a big coat, crossbody just looks weird, because I find the crossbody, if you're wearing like a puffy coat, sometimes crossbody, it like creeps up too high, and I don't know. So I like the flow of a nice coat, and I feel like crossbody sometimes disrupts the flow. So I prefer a shoulder bag. So like, you know, I've kind of made this a shoulder bag, but if I was wearing a coat today, you just want like a shoulder bag with like a long drop, so you can just like wear it like this. So any hobo I think is great. Yeah, so I really like wearing my trim bag as well, a lot with coats. And because I'm in Melbourne, I'm always like putting on a coat, and I love collecting and wearing coats. So yeah, I think that's why I wear this so much, because it has a decent shoulder drop, and I can just scoop it on and go, and it just doesn't disrupt the flow of the coat. So yeah, probably that. Which online consignment stores do you usually use? Well, at the moment, I'm currently working at the Persefair, so I have to mention the Persefair, of course. They are one of the biggest consignment stores in Australia, if not the biggest. They have a huge inventory, and they've been around for quite a while. I knew Alex and Angela. I met Angela years ago, like when I was buying my first Chanel Classic flap. I bought through Angela. She's the owner of the Persefair. And I remember meeting up with her, and she showed me all these different classic flaps she had. And it was such a good experience, because I got to save a lot off the retail. And yeah, back then it was a lot cheaper. This was like probably 2017, I would say, when I met Angela. And now like her business has boomed. So I've been following Persefair for years. And it's really, really fun to see their journey. So I would shout out to Persefair. But in terms of consignment stores, I love, like, recently I went to Sydney, and I went to a few consignment stores, and I went there in real life. So I checked out like LuxLink, I went to GRYX, I went to Chow Lux, and they were all really cool. So they were all really friendly. And yeah, I would say with consignment stores, you can definitely shop online, but I prefer going in real life and checking out their if they have a physical location, I prefer to go there and see the bags for myself. So I would just say, like, if you live in the US, go to your local consignment stores, and it's better to see the bags in real life than buy blindly online, although I do that as well. Recently, I've been purchasing things on eBay a lot as well, and they have like an authenticity guarantee program. So the seller sends their bag to their authentication center, and then they send it to you. And I've actually had pretty good experience with that with eBay as well. But eBay, yeah, you can find some good deals on eBay too, but I don't know how it is for you guys. Like in the past with eBay, I've had issues as well, and their online communication is not great, because you usually get referred to like a robot first. So yeah, I would say eBay is a little bit more risky, but you can find some really good deals on eBay. And of course, like going to Japan, checking out all the consignment stores in Japan, all the reseller stores, is incredible too. Tanya love to shop. Hi Tanya! If money wasn't an object, what would be your all-time unicorn forever bag top pick? Okay, well, it's obviously the Special Order Little Twin Stars Kelly. So I think, okay, I can't decide, guys, either Kelly 25, I'll go for Cellier, Chev, and then I would do pink with blue combination in a Kelly. I think that'd be so cute. Or I'll do that in a mini Kelly. So either the body of the bag is pink with blue sangle, or I do the reverse, like blue with pink. I think that is so fun. And then I do like bright stitching. Yeah, like hot pink stitching or some crazy crap like that. Yeah, that Special Order Kelly in my head. Yes, that's what I would go for. Or a black shiny croc, Birkin 25 with gold hardware would be stunning, to be honest. Yeah, black rock. Ooh. Yes, if money was no object, why not? I'm sure you guys are surprised, like, Jess, why don't you say, like Himalayan? I do like the Himalayan, but yeah, I do like the Himalayan, but I actually prefer, like, shiny black rock. I think that would be, or little twin stars, yeah, I would like, I have too many I like. Also Picto Kelly, obviously love that too, duh. Kelly doll, yes, love that too. Like, just those really silly bags. I love those as well. If money was no object. Clara's Healer, hi Clara. If you could only use 6 bags next year, what would they be? And then the rest need to stay hard locked in the shelf. Okay, so only for 2025. 6 bags I could only use for a year. My first bag would be Mini Lindy. Have to use this. I need like a everyday crossbody. And it's black, so I think it will be okay. I will be sad if I can't use my Birkin 25 next year, so the Yuka Birkin 25 would have to be up there. My Her bag 31, because I need this for when it's raining in Melbourne. It's just, I always use this bag, so I kind of need this bag too. My Bubblegum Bolide. I need to wear a pink bag, you guys, so definitely this, and I would be sad if I couldn't wear this for a whole year. My Kelly 32 in black, because it's a good, like, everyday bag. It's Epsom, so it's a little bit more water resistant too, and it's stunning. So I think I would be very sad if I couldn't wear this. I was thinking of selling this like a year ago because I wanted to get a 25 instead, but I do like the 32 because it's easy to chuck my stuff in. And it's a very like glamorous, it's kind of like a very sophisticated bag, so I do love this bag. Probably my pink Picotin. I would be very sad if I couldn't wear this for a year, so yeah, that would be my 6, I think. Yeah. Arlene, hi Arlene, bags you would take for travel or when you go to Japan. I would actually recommend the Mosaic bag for traveling. I actually bought this in Japan, but I found that it was very convenient because it's very easy to open. It's a good crossbody as well. This size, this is the 21 size. It's not too small, so I can fit my sunnies and stuff. Epsom leather, very easy to care for. It's a cute color. The hardware does get a lot of fingerprints. But yeah, and it's a little bit more low-key too. So probably my Mosaic bag I would recommend for travel. Lindy is a good travel bag too though. That's very easy to like grab and go, and it's very cutesy. Luxury bag heaven. Meh and overhyped bags. Ooh, okay, I don't want to offend anyone, but I would say the P9 Speedy. I can kind of understand the hype because it comes in very cute colors like the hot pink and the turquoise and all that, but I think it's very overhyped. Yeah, I think I don't love it, to be honest. And then overhyped, there's a lot of them, to be honest. I think Louis Vuitton bags are a little bit overhyped. I hate to say it, but I know a lot of the entry-level bags, so like Alma BB, Pochette Matisse and all that, I mean, over the years they've gone up a lot in price, and I think the current day prices for some of the canvas Louis Vuitton bags is quite a bit much, actually. I think it's a bit much, and I think you can get better quality bags from contemporary brands, actually. A lot of you guys have been asking me to try the Horse. Haven't tried it yet. One of my friends got a bag from the Horse. She said it wasn't as nice quality as like Loewe or something, but she said for the money it was actually pretty decent. So yeah, I sometimes think that some Louis Vuitton canvas bags are a little bit overhyped, and same with Goyard. Like the what is it, the St. Louis tote or something. It's very thin canvas. Kind of just feels like an IKEA bag. Yeah, some of you guys have told me that you feel the same way, but I think Goyard seems, I don't know if, I like the look of Goyard, but I do feel like it's a bit overhyped too. So yeah, there's some bags which, I don't know, I have a soft spot for like a thick leather bag. Like that's why I love Hermes Clemence leather. Whenever I buy a bag in Clemence, I'm like, I just love it. And I have a lot of bags in the thick leather. So I don't know, that's just how I feel. I like chunky hardware and like thick leather and bags that wear really like that just look expensive. I don't feel like canvas often looks that expensive. There's probably plenty of overhyped bags. Lily, hi Lily, which Hermes bag style is on your radar but you haven't decided to get it yet? Probably the Paris Bombay bag. The reason I haven't got it is because I've never found one in good condition and the right price. There's one I was looking at on eBay in white, but the condition was not great. I do love a plain white I would love a plain white Hermes bag, but yeah, I don't think the condition was great. And then, yeah, just finding one for the right price is not easy. And obviously it's not a style that Hermes make anymore. So yeah, I think if I found one pre-loved for the right price, like if one just popped up in the Perse Fair or something, I would actually be very tempted. The Closet by Connor. Hi Connor! Biggest luxury regrets. Oh, I have so many, guys. I think I shop too much. I think that is a regret. I buy too many bags in a too short amount of time. I would say though, with every regret, I've learnt something. So, I mean, in life we make mistakes and we grow. And if I didn't buy so many bags, I probably wouldn't have learnt as much as I did about bags, right? That's what I tell myself anyway. I would say, yeah, I do, to be honest, guys, I do kind of regret buying so many Murakami multicolor Louis Vuitton bags at once. I think I bought too many. I bought a lot, and I'm worried that it's just gonna be like a little trend for me. And yeah, I do regret sometimes when I get too sucked into hype, which I often do, like with Labubu and all that. And hype, the thing about hype, guys, is that it fades. So with the Murakami collection, although I've loved it for years and I do have a soft spot for it, I do feel like I fell back into it because it was very familiar to me and it felt comfortable to collect. And half of the reason why I like collecting the Murakami multicolor collection is just the chase. I love finding these bags for good deals and, you know, trying to find bags without the Vachetta issues and the bleeding. Like, I find it's like quite a fun game for me to play with myself. So I do kind of regret buying so many at once. I think it was a bit too much. Maybe I should have just stuck to one and done. Yeah, I hate to say it, guys. A lot of you guys are going to be like a bit angry at me for saying that because I know a lot of you have really loved me unboxing multicolor bags and that sort of thing too. But I do feel like, yeah, I went a bit crazy, so I kind of regret that, to be honest. Like, whenever I go a bit too crazy in on one bag, I often buy bags in, like, pairs. So if I buy one bag, I'll buy, like, the same bag again in a different color or a different size. And, yeah, I just get hyper fixated sometimes on something I'm, like, really researching, and I go crazy. So I kind of regret doing that too much. It just overcomplicates my life, and yeah, I don't know why I do that. But yeah, probably getting too sucked into hype is probably a regret for me. Petite Luxe de Monde. What is your greatest of all time or HG bag that Toy either have already or want? My greatest of all time bag? My greatest of all time bag. It's probably my Birkin 25, you guys. Like, I would say this is my greatest of all time bag, right? It would have to be, I think. So anyways, you guys, thanks for all your questions, and have a Merry Christmas. I have a bit of a mouth ulcer, so I'm gonna stop talking now. It kind of hurts my mouth, so I need to get Bonjela or something. But anyways, yeah, have a beautiful holiday, whatever you celebrate, and I'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye!